Hey guys, in this video today, we're going to have a look at how to gain access to a PC, laptop or server that you do not have a username or password for. Let's get into the video. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the sticky key function that is built into Windows to do this. The name of the file is called sethc. We'll get to that a bit later, but I'm sure you guys have seen this window before. When you by accident press a button a number of times or a cat stands on your keyboard, you'll hear a beep and this window will pop up. That's the sticky key function. Just quickly guys, could you give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Please be sure to subscribe to the channel and also hit the bell notification icon so you can be notified of any future videos as and when they are released. Question of the day. As a matter of interest, how did you find yourself in a situation where you are needing to crack a Windows password? You're welcome to say PVT in the comments if it's one of those situations. But I have found myself in situations where I come to a new customer, a new site, and there hasn't been a proper handover from the previous IT company, or I don't have a local admin password for a user's laptop, or things like that. This can be extremely useful in situations like that. So what we're going to do is use the sticky key function as mentioned earlier, which is called sethc, and we're going to use command prompt, which is called cmd.exe. Let's get over to step 1 and begin the process. Step 1. What we're going to have to do first is get to the startup repair screen. So to do this, you'll need to power on the PC, the laptop, or the server. And as soon as you see the Windows logo appear during the boot up process, you need to then cut power to the machine or press and hold the power button. So switch the machine off when you see that Windows logo. You're going to then need to switch it on a second time and do the same thing. As soon as the Windows logo pops up, power the machine off abruptly. Once that happens, when you power on the machine for the third time, it will automatically boot up into the startup repair. Once we get to the startup repair, our goal now is get to a command prompt window. The most common route, most of the startup repair facilities on computers, whether it be server, Windows 7, 8, 10, is similar. So what you would probably need to do is first click on the troubleshoot option, possibly an advanced option, and then you should see a command prompt option. So you need to find your way to the command prompt window. Once you've done that, we can move on to the next step. Step 3. Now we're going to create a copy of the command prompt program, and we're going to call it the same name as the sticky key function. So what we need to do first of all, now that you're at the command prompt window, is locate your Windows drive. So I don't know if you're currently on a C drive, a D drive, an X drive. What you'll notice is you'll see the C:/ or D:/ or whatever it is. So for starters, type in C:/ and press enter if you're not already on the C drive. Then what you want to do is type dir and press enter. That's going to display the contents of the drive that you're currently on, because we need to establish that we are on the Windows drive. So once it displays the contents, what you want to do is look and see that you see a users folder, a Windows folder, and good ones to look for as well is program files and program files 86. If you see that, you know that you are currently on the operating system drive or directory. So if you are not, then try type in D:/ enter so that it changes to the D drive, and then type dir again and look at the contents of that drive. Keep on doing that. So start with C, then D, then E, until you find your Windows directory, which will have a Windows folder, a users folder, program files, etc. Once you get there, we can move on to the next step. So once you've located the drive that Windows is installed on, we need to navigate to the System32 folder. So what you're going to do then is we're going to type in cd / Windows / System32 and press enter. No spaces. cd / Windows / System32 and press enter. You should then see that you are now in the System32 directory. It will look something like this. Then what we need to do is change the sticky key function to a command prompt program. So once we are at this System32 folder, you're going to type the following: copy space sethc.exe space sethc1.exe and press enter. You should then see completed successfully. What we're doing here is just creating a copy of the sethc program so that once we have completed this, we can undo what we are just about to do now. Once that is complete, you're then going to type copy cmd.exe space sethc.exe. Now what we're basically doing is overwriting the sticky key program with the command prompt program. What you'll notice when you press enter here, it's going to tell you that this file already exists. Do you want to overwrite it? You can press Y on your keyboard and enter. You'll also then see that this command has been completed successfully. Once that's done, we can move on to the next step. Step 4. Get out of the startup repair and get back to the logon screen where you will need to put in the password, or where you would normally log on and put in the password. So I think there should be an exit option, or you can just simply power the machine off and power it on again. And when the startup repair does start, you can cancel it. Once you're back at the logon screen, which looks something like this, what you want to do is press shift on your keyboard 5 times pretty quickly. You'll hear a beep. And instead of the sticky key function popping up, which usually would look like that, you'll now notice that an administrator command prompt pops up, which looks something like this. If that does happen, you know that you're on the right track, and so far you have been successful in what you've been doing. Let's go on to the next step. Step 5. Now to reset the password, you'll need to do the following. First of all, type in net space user and press enter. What that's going to do is it's going to show you a list of all the user accounts that exist on the machine. So in this example here, you can see that there's an administrator account, there's a Martin account, there's a test2 account. So that's great. What we'll do is we're going to use the administrator account to log onto this PC. So now to reset the password of the administrator account, what you're going to do is the following. Type in net space user space administrator space and then specify a password. For the purpose of this example, I've just used 12345 and then press enter. What this command is going to do is then reset the administrator password to 12345. Then what you need to do is simply log in using the user name of the account that you've just reset and using the password that you've just reset that user account to. And as easy as that, you are into the machine. What I'd like to say, if you guys do get stuck along the way, you're welcome to drop a question in the comments where you let me know where you're getting stuck. I'm happy to respond and assist you or advise accordingly. This process does work. I use it very, very often, and I find it to be quite successful. Guys, please be sure to give us a thumbs up. If you like this type of content, do subscribe to the channel. There will be much more coming, and please hit the bell notification icon so you can be notified of any future videos. Thanks guys, until the next time.